Okay. Hi, this is
Hi.
my client, Kara. She's going to tell us a little bit about where she started before, her thoughts and emotions before working with me and what she's experiencing now.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kara. I am a 59-year-old. Well, I'm an injured nurse that got into network marketing because I wanted to still do something in life and found myself enjoying it. So I started to do network marketing a few years ago, and I met Lauren through that, and discovered that she worked with clients with human design, and I had a huge interest in it. So I connected with her. We connected together, and at the time, I had a difficulty with boundaries and difficulty with just people pleasing and not setting boundaries with others. And so I, through meeting Lauren and being interested in and curious about human design, I set up time with her and grown a lot through our time. And I just want to let everybody know how wonderful it is. So, and I'm just going to be full open that I'm not used to talking and about myself. That's one thing that's hard for me sometimes. So, but I just wanted to let you all know just where I was at in the beginning, and overwhelmed and just very people pleasing all the time, and knowing that I wanted to help others, but I wanted to also take care of myself at the same time, if that makes sense to y'all. So.
Thank you. I was going to say you are very brave, and I'm so proud of you, because I know when I said, we're going to do this interview, most of my clients are like, what?
Yeah.
Now, granted,
Yeah.
I was going to say, I have to say I do give them a choice. And most of the time I'm very proud of them, because after, even, 12 weeks or 4 weeks, they're like, no, I'll do it. So it's that pushing your, like, I can do this kind of thing, and pushing yourself to, like, be better, do better. So I'm very proud of you. So, another thing is, so did you try anything else before working with me to help with your challenges? And did they help, or did you feel like it was a combination of this work and working, like having a foundation?
So
Did you go to therapy? Did you do other programs?
I hadn't tried any other programs recently. I've in the past in my life, I've gone through therapy for other things in my life, but I hadn't tried anything as far as working on this prior in regards to setting boundaries and just how do I say it? Just setting boundaries to not to be able to say no to certain things that I should say no to for myself, not because I don't want to help those that I love and those that I care about, but to be able to be a helper, but also not drain myself and not overextend myself at the same time. So I had only just thought about it and wanted to do it, but I hadn't gone into any other work besides this at the time. I just, I recognized it about myself, that I was always taking on everybody else's issues and problems because I wanted to help them because I loved them, but they were not serving me, and I can't serve others if I don't take care of my own self, if that makes sense. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So basically, to kind of paint a picture for everybody. So before, you were kind of struggling with boundaries or not knowing where to place your boundaries, or would you say understanding your chart and understanding your energy centers and where we place those boundaries gave you a kind of like an aha moment on, okay, so like I'm not the one that's doing this wrong. I just was kind of conditioned by society to feel like I was crazy in this situation. Would you agree with that?
Um, I do with my um with with family, so with nuclear family, with growing up. So in my chart, I found that I was I'll probably say this wrong, you can correct me, but because I'm new to learning all this stuff
Yeah.
and everything, but I found I'm I found out that I wasn't meant for the traditional 9 to 5 job, although I did do that prior to becoming injured, and did it okay and everything, but I always felt like it wasn't. I felt like I was serving, and I was always happy because I was in a nursing job or a waitress job, and I was connecting with people, and I always want to be connected with people. But that structure of like, having to be within that 9 to 5 job just didn't feel right for me all the time. So that made sense. The anger part of my design, I think there's the anger part in there. So I learned that, that I, just that I needed to work on ways to channel when people upset me, not
Yeah.
to,
Yeah, it's
to,
bitterness. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
to like, that made sense where like, not to spend so much energy on knowing that I have that struggle sort of, not to allow people to make me so upset over things. Just learn how to um deal with that in a more productive way. And especially within my family and the family dynamics of my family we spoke about and stuff like that, and always
Yeah.
feeling like that they would focus on it being my problem, not their problem, and that kind of stuff. So, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome.
that helped me. That helped me.
So, would you say that there's something that you've learned, something new that you learned that you found the most helpful going forward?
Boundaries,
Boundaries.
boundaries,
Yeah.
boundaries. Through talking with you also, and just talking with you about how you handle things in your life, about not taking on other people's, like kind of put a bubble around me sometimes, or I can help others, but I
Yeah.
don't have to take it on
Yeah.
and own it per se into my own, myself. And so boundaries, yeah, I learned a lot about w-
Boundaries
you
are
know
huge, right?
doing that so that I don't drain myself, but still help others. And so I just sometimes when things were going on and it's not my problem, but I want to help, learn to put that bubble around me and say, okay, I can help, but I don't need to take this in. And not to say that it happens overnight. I'm working on that
Oh yeah.
where,
Yeah.
you know,
Nothing
but
happens over, nothing worth it is going to be easy or happen overnight, right?
no, it's just been working on it, and I feel like I'm making progress with it, and that's important.
Yes.
So,
Yep. Awesome. So, was there any shifts that you've made that you weren't expecting to make during this time that we had together?
um, well, I mean, I wasn't ex- I mean, I was expecting to work on growth, and because I'm doing that in all other areas of my life at the same time, so it's all like aligning together at the same time.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm doing a lot of work on myself, and it's all coming together, or it seems like it's coming together.
Yeah.
And so I think that what I wasn't expecting is to be able to um, make the shift to with those boundaries as quickly as I have. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm still working on them. I'm
Yeah.
still working on them.
Yeah.
There's still a lot but just over this short period of time, I feel like that I've made progress with setting boundaries within that, because I've always been a people pleaser. I've always put myself, whether it looks like it to other people or not, I've always put myself last, and just and I want to help people. That's the thing, I want to help people,
Yeah.
but I just need to take care of myself too. So that's all.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
happy medium, a
I was
happy
I was
medium.
gonna say the thing of that is like you have to take care of you first, right? Because you can't take care of anybody else, like unless you're taking care of first. And that goes, without saying, for anybody that wants a spiritual business or anybody that wants to help people. If you can't help yourself, you don't have that energy to help other people. So I'm glad that
Right,
you
exactly. So I realize all that, and so I just decided that I could still help, but I needed to not take it all on, so
yeah,
that it was as if it was my own problem,
right,
so to
right,
speak. So
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
I know, I
uh,
understand, and I know where you are and what, like, how you feel, because you know a year and a half ago I was there, so, and I just thought, I want to help people, but I am letting people walk all over me. I'm taking on everybody's energy, as a coach now, having, like you said, that bubble, that it's huge because, I do coach, 10 to 15 people a week, and it's can
yeah,
be exhausting. It's energy work. It's, I'm helping them change their lives. So it, and on top of being a human myself. So it's like in my own healing and
right,
my own, so boundaries still are huge for me because I just had to reevaluate my own boundaries with myself, with my business, with my boyfriend. So that's like as long as you know the foundation, which you do, you'll just keep growing from it, because all of us are healing from people pleasing, most of us, or codependency or whatever. So it's like as long as you're trying and you're here and you're alive, you're healing. So that's the best part.
right, right,
Yeah.
right. Even if I mess up on some things, like I
Oh
say,
yeah.
yeah, I know what I want to do, the goal, and how to do. I mean, I know the tools, and I know what I want to accomplish,
Yeah.
and I know it doesn't happen overnight, and I know I'm working towards, you know, more positive, healthy boundaries, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So,
Definitely.
and knowing my human design has been helpful, very helpful, and
Yeah.
and especially meeting with you and talking with you about things, and also sharing, you know, some of your sharing and my sharing. It's been very helpful.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I do. I was going to
knowing,
say, anybody that hasn't coached with me, they wouldn't know that, but usually I use my personal experiences and I help walk you through. So a lot of times I've noticed when not with my coach, but because my coach does the same thing, but with other coaches, it's like they're superior to you, and I don't ever make you feel like, I don't ever make my clients feel that way. I tell them real life examples of what I'm currently going through. If they need an
yeah,
example, most of the time it's not about me. So it's most of the time it's just them sharing, obviously. But sometimes
right,
like
right,
Tara will want to know, and couple of clients like will want to know what I'm going through. So it's like, I will share that because I don't want to ever, I want you to know that you're side by side with me. It's not just because I know this, I'm better than you. So a lot of people just get discouraged from that, because a therapist would make you feel superior, right? Because it's like, oh, you're lower than me. I'm the one that's helping you. And a healthy coaching container is definitely not like that. It shouldn't be.
no,
Yeah.
no. And I know through, like, my education, my background, and taking psychology classes years ago. I mean, they're different now, but just know that, I know that, um there's healthy sharing, there's, you know what I mean. It's not, y- that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely. Okay.
but
Awesome.
I'm
So
not, and I also am not. So I hope that, people can find this helpful. I am not a great speaker, so I just want to tell everybody that.
okay. No,
So
we're
just
just having a
doing this,
conversation.
just
It's
to, yeah. So
okay.
yeah, yeah.
um
So
I was gonna say, I do appreciate you sharing, and I'm sure somebody in this group or watching here, this will be on YouTube too. So, I know that will take, whatever whatever they resonate with is what they'll take. So, most people
yeah,
in the group will know that. So,
Okay.
Awesome. So what is a tip or advice that you can share with somebody that may still be struggling with boundaries?
Um, to just start working on it, to just start working on, um, setting boundaries with the people that you need to. And, even if you struggle one day with it, don't give up. You can just, you know, tomorrow's a new day, or, tonight's a new moment. Just to not give up on it, and, get frustrated, because, you will have breakthroughs. And then it's very important to set boundaries for yourself, for your own health, and, for if you're somebody that wants to help others as well, then it's super important for that as well too. So
Yeah, I
just to
love that.
start, just to start.
Yeah, I love
Done.
that. Just to start. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, just to start. You
All
know.
right. Well, thank you so much, Kara, for being here with us today. And if anybody has any questions for Kara, or if you want to know more about what she does, you can drop them in the comments, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.